next comedian has performed all over New Jersey with me. She's a very, very funny lady and a good friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Barbara Brown, everybody.
Hey, how's it going? Not gonna lie, I'm a little unprepared. I had no clue they served food. I thought we were really gonna be kicking chickens. Karate's next door, so I thought, you know, the ones that didn't live, okay, I get it. They cook them. So, you know, whatever, that's cool. It's a good place, great crowd. Glad to see everybody came out on a partying Tuesday. You guys are holding it up like it's Friday. Gotta appreciate that. So, what's the deal with pickles? How come they have to put them on everything you order? Like, seriously, like, what's so attractive about a pickle in formaldehyde and then sliced up and put on your plate? I don't know, I don't get it. Anyway, sorry about that. My real issue is, like, you ever meet someone and they're, like, emotionally disturbing to talk to? Like, you just look at them and you're like, this guy's fucked up. Well, you don't want to say it, though, you know what I mean? So you just start picturing, like, maybe a crack pipe in her pocket. And you're like, oh, he has an addiction. Oh, he's really cool. All right, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Right? It helps you, like, you know, talk to people. Well, I kind of do that with my family. That's what I'm trying to get to. You know, like, I try to think maybe my family has diseases or something, and it explains everything. I go to family get-togethers, and I have an aunt that honestly has no clue how loud she really is. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. And nothing out of her mouth is ever appropriate. So I just say to myself, it really sucks that she's deaf. You know, she sounds really good. You can really understand her. You know, and that's amazing. You know, somebody really taught her well. It's amazing. And, you know, and then you got my mom. Yeah, obviously you know her. The whole thing with my mom is, you know, she's always on and off the wagon, shaking, twitching, whatever. So, you know, like, that's kind of embarrassing. So I just tell everybody that she has Parkinson's. They felt bad for Michael J. Fox, so it works for me, too. And then, of course, you got the grandfather in the family. You know, they're so smooth, I guess that's the word you say. What the hell are you doing now with your life? It smells like booze. Are you going to eat all my food? Oh, hey, Gramps, how's the Tourette's? It's good. You know, it really helps me get through my family occasions. You know, you start going, they don't suck. They're really coping. You know, it works out. So, do you guys think that maybe fish bite duck toes? You ever go fishing and you're like staring at the pond and you're all like chilling and everything's all calm and you're kind of getting drunk? And you're like, ah. And all of a sudden the pond lights up and every duck like freaks out, flies to the other side, and there's no fucking reason whatsoever. Like nothing, no car horns, nothing. And you're like, what the hell? I think there's fish that fuck with the ducks. Like I think there's a whole pond of them that just swim around going, dude, there's the ducks. Let's go bite the duck's toes. It's kind of like, you know, a cat and her little strings. It's got to be the same theory. It's the only explanation. I don't know. Well, where was it? Oh yeah, growing up, I used to think my life really sucked. Like I used to think my family was the worst family ever until like the school got involved. You know, and then I was just like, all right, that's cool. They put me in counseling. School counseling's got to be top notch. You know, so I'm gonna be okay. So they stick me in a room with all these kids, and it's like day one, and I'm all like, fuck these people. I ain't got problems. They sit around and like, I get to go last because I'm new. And like the first person's like, I'm really upset today. My dad died of cancer. I'm like, fuck. And then the next person's like, I just can't cope. My mom's sick. And I'm like, ooh. You know, like all this fucked up shit. I get there and I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong room because I'm wishing my mother was dead. She's alive. She's fine, and I feel awkward. So I guess this is a life-changing experience because now I'm lucky. She's in jail. I know where she is. Sorry about your family. I gotta go to mass. You know, like, I started going maybe when my stepmother, who's a neurotic health teacher, when she gave me my good touch, bad touch bear, I was like, dude, I'm still better than these people. Like, that's okay, you know? I never was in the red zone. So I'm not upset, you know? Every time she asked, I was still in the blue zone. I was still in the blue zone. Nothing bad happened, you know? Like, it's cool. You know, and I used to get real pissed off when my mom woke me up in the middle of the night, like, twitching on a fucking school night. Dude, I need a Butterfingers. Let's go. Let's go. I'm like, dude, I gotta get up in 2 hours. I thought my life sucked. Thank God for school counseling. I'm a much better person today.
Yay!
But, you know, just to wrap things up with you guys, I just wanted to share the fact that I just turned 27, and apparently that's like a midlife crisis for me, because I realized how much I don't like cell phones. I'm the only person. I'm the only person that hasn't embraced, like, the BlackBerry. I think it's highly inconvenient that everyone can constantly annoy the fuck out of me. Like, I can't believe how good my parents had it, where they're like, oh, I gotta go home and check my answering machine. Dude, I would love to have that day. Just love to have it. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's like, oh, I met this guy at a bar, and he gave me my number. We might have a date next week. In the meantime, they text, like, every millisecond of their life and send pictures, like, always. It's like day 2 of their texting relationship, which is huge. I'm sure half of you met on a texting relationship. Alright, well, apparently nude pics are the hot thing to send before your date. You know, like, how upsetting is that? Because, like, what if your guy sends you something and you're like, I don't think we're going to go on this date. And I'm like, you know, like, so I asked my friend, I'm like, dude, tonight's the big date. And she's like, no, he sent me a picture. And I was like, oh, so how was it? And she's like, no. Remember that pickle you had at lunch today? Thank you, you guys are amazing.
Barbara Brown, ladies and gentlemen.